energy feeds off from our guys, and he was one of the guys that we keyed on this halftime is getting us going a little bit defensively because he's tough. He's capable.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Mark.
Yeah, Des Wells out of Maryland, a tenacious defender, on-ball defender, and offensively his game continuing to improve. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field, 9 points. Knocked down a 3-ball in the first half as well, and might he be a guy that serves as a catalyst to get them back into this ball game. They trail by 10 points. They are undefeated so far here in Summer League at 5-0.
He played just 12 minutes in the previous game and was 2 for 2. So he hasn't missed a shot in his last 6, only 9 minutes. Surprised they didn't go back to him in that second quarter. He was clearly the guy that got them off to that great start.
Quiet first half, meanwhile, for Denzel Valentine. 0 for 5 from the field, didn't score. But he has
That's how he does it.
Much stronger in the second half of ball games than in the first.
And Portis only 3 of 9 in that first half.
Jordan McRae got his Cavaliers off to a fast start with some hot three-point shooting. Look at Des Wells just dogging him defensively.
Which is what Randy Brown talked about. Set the tone, ball pressure. There you go.
Deflection out of bounds with just 4.8 on the shot clock. They never got into a set, JB.
No, that's because Wells was hounding Jordan McRae all the way out here at half court.
They reset it to 14 on the kick ball call. Tough floater by Jordan McRae, but he's been making tough shots for the last 10 days here in the desert.
And we hadn't missed any tonight. 5 for 5 now, 12 points in his 11 minutes.
Jordan McRae began his career in Australia and played professionally last year with the Philadelphia 76ers, this year with the Suns and the Cavaliers. Portis inside, draws the foul.
Now Jordan McRae is lighting it up here in the Summer League. A little passive in that first half, only 4 shot attempts for him, but he's shown this ability to take the ball to the rim. Nice little mid-range runner. He's knocked down a couple threes and been stalwarts for this Cleveland team for the last week.
JB, you talked about the championship parade that the Cavaliers had this past June in wake of their title win, and it was interesting during the speech that LeBron James made. He went down the line naming each player, each of his teammates, and their respective characteristics. When he got to Jordan McRae, he talked about how much Jordan McRae worked out in the shadows with nobody knowing and was one of the last guys to leave the gym and didn't get a lot of minutes in the playoffs, but still showed that he's got the ability to work at his game and become better and embrace greatness. McRae on cue left it short. He has the 2 highest scoring games in Summer League this year.
Nice.
With 36 and 32.
What the big fella.
Felicio.
A spinorama from the Brazilian. We're not going to call him the Brazilian blur, but it was nice nonetheless.
Felder on the drive. The lob up high.
Got to use the glass, Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson was right there. He's had a tough time finishing around the rim the last couple of games, JB. He had 4 points and 7 rebounds last night against his former team, the Brooklyn Nets. Played 50 games with the Brooklyn Nets last season. McRae inside, missed the layup. Here's Des Wells. Nice little step through. Took the contact from Gabriel and will go to the free throw line. Pete Myers, meanwhile, wired for sound on the Bulls bench.
We're going to leave it on the line right here.
Yep, let's get it.
Whatever happens, we'll live with it. But we got to leave it on the line.
Yep,
let's go Bulls on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pete Myers.
He's no Phil Handy now. He's going Phil Handy. Leave it on the line. Well, they have gotten after it. There's no doubt about it. And I think Wells has kind of been the catalyst. Good ball pressure. That time a nice take. He's having himself a nice afternoon. 10 points. He hasn't missed a shot.
Wells knocks down the second. Played for the Oklahoma Blue of the D-League this past year. Told the story yesterday about his competitiveness. McRae with the drive, missed the finger roll, gets it back, and got blocked but fouled by Portis.
You find that the D-League is putting a lot more guys in the NBA. The NBA's
record number of
dipping
call-ups,
into there, right? Yeah. Was it a record number last year? As you see McRae stick with this. Let's see if Portis, might have got basketball, but it certainly looked like a foul when you take a swipe like that.
You talk about the D-League, JB, and it is becoming more and more integrated with their big brother teams, and it really is an advantage when you speak to a lot of the coaches and general managers, when you have your own D-League affiliate, to be able to have them play, if the team is even close to the big team, have them play one night, then the next night join the big team. It works out really well.
And maybe play your style, too.
Yeah.
You know, you have your offensive style.
Portis from downtown,
That's good.
Nothing but net, and he turns to the Cleveland bench and tells them about it.
Yeah, and his man just beat him down the court for a dunk because he did that.
Actually, Felicio couldn't get it in time, Bobby Portis was doing his home run trot.
Yeah, well.
Left this one short. Grant had a tough first half. Missed that floater.
He's had a couple tough games. He was 3 for 14 yesterday, and tonight 0 for 4 in that backcourt. But he and Valentine now 0 for 9.
Felder kicks it out. 10 on the shot clock out top for Jordan McRae. Good battle against Wells. Jefferson took the dime and got fouled. Let's take one more look at Bobby Portis showing off that extended range.
Yeah, and then check him out as he starts barking at the Cleveland bench, and James Posey over there laughing, and his man just took off. Look, and he gets beat for the dunk. Don't let Fred Hoiberg see that.
Too late.
Freddie's got to be up there checking that out.
What we don't see at home.
There he is.
There's Coach Hoiberg, What the fans at home don't know a lot of times, JB, is that those guys on the bench, they talk a lot of junk to the guys shooting those corner threes. So a lot of the times when you see players turn around and look at the bench and say something to the bench, 9 times out of 10, it's in response to something, correct?
No doubt. And then, but there's no better place to make a three right in front of another team's bench. I'll tell you what, a lot of times you get grabbed by guys. They just start picking at your legs. Yeah. I remember Rick Mahorn snatched me up one time. I couldn't get out of it.
He was on the bench sitting?
Yeah, he was on the bench, and he just grabbed me. I couldn't move. Just grabbed me. He like pulled my shorts. Didn't take much. That big, strong hoss to hold me back.
Yeah, the league's been trying to clean up sideline etiquette for a little while now. 8-point ball game.
Back court, yeah, official saw it. That was right.
And Grant having a tough time. Cleveland up by 8. The winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN2. The winner will take on Minnesota. Timberwolves, the 24th seed. The bottom seed in the draw. Summer League Cinderella. Felder across court. Good catch by Pointer. And Valentine fouls him on the drive. Well, a huge discrepancy in the backcourt production tonight. Felder and McRae with 27. Valentine, Grant still waiting to get their first click.
10 for 16 for Cleveland from the field and 0 for 9 for the Bulls.
Speaking with